Hi everyone, welcome to this new video in the Anaconda Fusion series. My name is Fabio and today we'll be looking at the how to install Fusion on Windows. So as first step we need an installer that I have here on my desktop, and all we need to do to start installation is to double click on it. To get an installation file, you just need to go to our Continuum website, look for Anaconda Fusion, and follow the instructions to download it. Okay, first we need to agree with the license, confirm, go ahead with installation, install for me. Anaconda Fusion lets you decide where to install. By default, it proposes to install on the user home folder, so we can confirm that. We add the Anaconda path to our environment variable. What this means is that this lets us call Anaconda Fusion commands from command line whenever we need. This is very important, especially if we need to add new Python dependencies or libraries to our installation. So for now we can just let Fusion the installer do its job and install everything. The process on Windows, since it serves a lot of packages, takes some time. So we'll just speed up this part. Great. So now that it's finished, we can just go next, finish the installation, and we finally have Anaconda Fusion installed in our system. Now there are just a few steps to get it up and running with Excel. So let's start. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is prepare everything so Excel is able to detect our add-in. So to do that, we'll go to the installation folder where Anaconda Fusion installed everything, and we'll find it in the home folder, Anaconda Fusion. And here we have a folder named Excel plugins. So what we need to do here is share this folder as a network share. In this case, share this folder, Excel plugins, apply, OK. And I'm going to copy this address here because we will be using it soon to tell Excel where to look for plugins, add-ins, sorry. So next thing we will do is start the Excel Fusion, the Anaconda Fusion on service for Excel. So here we'll go to Start menu, look for Fusion, and start it. Okay, from this point, the Anaconda Fusion service is running and is ready to be used. So we just have to connect Excel to the service. So we'll start Excel, and we'll have to register the network share address with Excel. So we'll hit again File menu, Options. We'll click on Trust Center, click on Trust Center Settings, and finally Trusted Add-in Catalogs. So this means I already had it, another one, so I'll remove it and paste the catalog here, add catalog. And one very important step is to actually check the Showing Menu checkbox. This is how we tell Excel that we need to start. Basically, Excel will check this network share and show everything we have in the menu. Otherwise, we won't find the Anaconda Fusion add-in. So we hit OK. It tells us that all the changes will take effect when we restart Excel. So we confirmed. Okay, and let's do that. Let's close Excel and restart it. Okay. From this point, we can actually go here into the Insert Ribbon menu, click on My Add-ins, and we'll see the shared folder option here that we can click, and we'll find the Anaconda Fusion add-in. Just click on it, hit OK, and we finally have Anaconda Fusion inside Excel. But for now, it tells us that we don't have a license. So if you you can either use your full Anaconda Enterprise license, or use the Anaconda Fusion license, or even a trial license. You feel free to contact us or go to the website to request for a new trial license. I have a license in my desktop, so I just need to click on Browse, click here, open, and upload. Anaconda Fusion will take care to register the license and start everything. One very important step that we didn't have to do is to register the security certificate for protected connections. And some versions of Windows will require this step. This step is very well documented here in our documentation. That basically follows all the steps that we just took to get Anaconda Fusion working. And if you access the Anaconda Fusion service here and you get a certificate error, just be sure to go to the documentation and follow all the steps. I will show you here how does it look like. So basically, if we run Anaconda Fusion from Internet Explorer by go into this address, https localhost port 5000. If we don't have the certificate approved, we'll basically have an error here. And actually, that's pretty much the same message. Website identification, localhost as a website. It's serving over encrypted connection. We need to click on the view certificates, and all you need to do to get everything approved is to install the certificate. And from the second time after installing the certificate, you won't need to install it again, and everything will work properly. So let's take a look quickly about how this works. So we just click on install certificate for the current user. Yes. We'll place the certificate in the following store, the Trusted Root Certification Authorities. Click next. Review the information that we just entered and click on finish. And that's it. That certificate is now approved and registered. And that's it. That's all we had to do to have Anaconda Fusion registered and working on our Windows installation. I hope you find everything clear and helpful. And I hope to see you next time here. Thank you. Bye.